A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 23, verses 27 to 32. Passage taken from the Message version of the Bible. Jesus turned to address his disciples, along with the crowd that had gathered with them. You are hopeless, you religion scholars and Pharisees, frauds. You are like manicured grave plots, grass clipped and the flowers bright, but 6 feet down it's all rotting bones and worm-eaten flesh. People look at you and think you are saints, but beneath the skin you are total frauds. You are hopeless, you religion scholars and Pharisees, frauds. You build granite tombs for your prophets and marble monuments for your saints. And you say that if you had lived in the days of your ancestors, no blood would have been on your hands. You protest too much. You are cut from the same cloth as those murderers and daily add to the death count. The Gospel of the Lord. Reflections on the Gospel according to St. Matthew chapter 23, verses 27 to 32. We come today to the last 2 of the 7 woes which Jesus accuses against the Scribes and the Pharisees. Jesus denounces their hypocrisy with 2 examples. You are like whitewashed tombs. The tombs were whitewashed and kept clean both to show respect to the ancestors and to avoid people unknowingly stepping over the grave and become ritually unclean. Whitewashing made them more visible, especially in the dark. Matthew, while presenting the list of woes to the Jewish Christians, explains how Jesus denounced the external show of religious perfection, a message so relevant for our communities in the present time. Various groups in the church fight for the tiniest details of the Canon Laws and liturgical rubrics, while our hearts and minds are full of pride and hatred and contempt for people who do not accept our views. So much of divisions and hatred are perpetrated in the church over issues of liturgical rites and their rubrics, and ironically, we celebrate the mystery of Christ's ultimate sacrifice of love using these severely fought rituals and rubrics. After a beautiful homily on forgiveness, mercy, and love, if the priest goes about shouting at everyone around, Jesus would confer the title of whitewashed tombs to us priests for our Pharisaic attitude and behavior. Our liturgical celebrations are also an occasion to examine ourselves, to identify our hypocrisy and make amendments to our lives. Mention of tombs leads Jesus to comment on the Pharisees' pride over the tombs they have built in memory of the prophets and other holy people. Building monuments for the dead after killing them is a trend that exists even in our times. Have you come across children of the family who gathered together at the death of their father or mother, whom they have refused to take care of when he or she was alive, and now organize a lavish funeral? A son or daughter who refuses to take care of the elderly parent is in effect killing them, leaving them to die. If we love our parents and the elderly, we shall take care of them, show them affection and care when they are alive and not after their death. If not, we will be like the Pharisees who are bragging about building tombs for the prophets after killing them.